Hello everyone, my name is Idiotic Synergy, and today we are going to talk about Vargard Obyron. I like this little guy. He's the best bodyguard of all time. Is he better than Nork Deadog? Ooh, that one's a close one, because I like Nord Deadog, but then again I'm biased towards Ogrins. But Vargard Oberon is really sodding cool. They're both really cool, and this one is the best bodyguard. I think Nork Deadog might be the best bodyguard for the Imperial Guard. This one's the best bodyguard for the Necrons. I love this guy. Just the lore behind him as he acts as like carer and bodyguard of Nemesis Zandref is really cool. And admittedly, I like his model. I do like his model. However, he is fine cast resin, but it's only in two components, which is a shame. I would love to see this kit updated at some point. It's a really nice model. I like Vargard Oberon. I really do. And £13. £13. Is he worth £13? Well, I think that's personal preference, if I'm being honest, because I'm biased as shit, and I really want to get Nemesis Zandref and Vargard Oberon, even though I have no desire of starting a Necron army. I just want those two models, just because I like the characters. They're really fucking cool. Anyway, so yeah, the model is quite simple. It's quite a simple model. And I think the most important thing about this model is what he does on the tabletop. Though saying that, I do like the paint scheme. Though I don't really talk about the paint scheme all that much, I do like the paint scheme. It is very nice. However, luckily with all Necron models, they are really easy to paint. I'm seriously, all you need, silver spray paint, bit of null oil, boom, you're done. You're done. Maybe some green or blue for plasma effects. That's it, you're done. Anyway, we need to look at his rules. So, these are his rules, and he's only 90 points. 90 points. And his stats is that he moves 6 inches, weapon skill 2, ballistic skill 3, even though he doesn't have a ballistic weapon. Anyway, he doesn't, he just has a war scythe. Strength 5, toughness 5, 6 wounds, 4 attacks, leadership 10, save of a 2 up. So, you know, he's quite good, and his war scythe is just a regular war scythe. Strength plus 2, AP minus 4, however, damage 2. So that strength goes into strength 7. And yeah, you might think, well, he isn't that special, but look at all of his lovely abilities. Living Metal, he regains 1 lost wound at the start of your command phase. Command Protocols, he still has command protocols in place. Dimensional Translocation, you can deep strike him away from 9 inches away from any enemy models. It's brilliant. It is really good. So, a cleaving counter blow. When this model is destroyed by a melee attack, do not remove this model from play after attacking the model's unit. After the attacking model's unit has finished making its attacks, this model fights as it were the fight phase, then the model is removed from play. Which is really good if you're both on an objective, your opponent only has 1 wound left, and you go, haha, I'm not dead yet, vroom, and just kill them. I've seen that happen. It's quite funny. The Lord's Will, whenever there is one friendly Saltec core unit within 9 inches of this model, reroll a hit roll of 1. So yeah, if you have, say, a bunch of what are they called? Oh god, I forgot what they're called. Lich Guard. Yeah, if you have a bunch of Lich Guards near him, that's really quite good. The Vargard's Duty. While a friendly Nemesis Zandref unit is within 3 inches of this model, that unit can use the Lookouts rule, even if this unit contains fewer than 3 models. So, yeah, you basically have a bunch of Lich Guard with shields acting as human shields for Vargard Obyron and his bodyguard of Nemazazandref, which is quite cool. Relentless March, while a friendly Saltec core unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time that unit is selected to make a normal move or advance, until the end of the phase, add 1 to the move characteristic of the model in that unit. So, yeah, you basically move them 1 inch, which could mean, like, instead of moving 5, they move 6, and so on and so on. Ghostwalk Mantle. This one I really like. I really like Ghostwalk Mantle. This one, Vargard's Duty and Cleaving Counterblow, I think are really cool. Also, Ever-Present Protector's really nice as well. But Ghostwalk Mantle. At the start of your movement phase, you can remove this model from the battlefield. If you do, then in the reinforcement step of that phase, set this model back up on the battlefield anywhere within 3 inches of a friendly Nemazazandref model. So yeah, say you deep striked in and you got a charge off and you just cut through the unit quite easily because they're guard or something, or hell, even other space marines. So you killed a unit, and then your opponent deep strikes, say, some Terminators or something near Nemazazandref, but they failed to get the charge off. Then in your next reinforcement step, you can just teleport to Nemazazandref and act as his bodyguard. It is such a cool ability. It is such a cool ability. It's like, aha, I'm gonna deep strike near Zandref. No, you're not. Fucking Vargard Obyron shows up to chop everyone in half. Yeah, Vargard Oberon's one of my favourite bodyguards. And Ever-Present Protector, if a detachment includes a Nemazazandref, then Vargard Obyron can be included in that detachment without taking up a battlefield role. That is quite good. That is really good, because you basically get a really good bodyguard or without it taking up a HQ slot, which you might want for the Stormlord, because they're both from the Saltec dynasty, I think, if memory serves me correctly. Hang on. Oh, that's core. Hang on. Fuck off. There we go. Yeah, Imotech Stormlord up here. Yeah, so yeah, if you want, you can have Imotech Stormlord, Vargard Obyron, Nemazazandref, and I don't know, a Overlord or any of the other options. That's quite nice. That's a really nice ability, and his Warlord trait is quite nice if you make him Warlord, which, to be fair, I kind of recommend you do. So his Warlord trait, sorry for that, just my microphone just became unplugged. Yeah, I've got a microphone with a USB, it's connected into the laptop, but occasionally if I move the microphone slightly, then my USB just slides out completely, and then I'm using the computer microphone, which sounds god awful, and yeah, no one wants that. So sorry for the weird editing that might have taken place. Anyway, honourable combat. In the fight phase, each time this warlord is selected to fight, it can engage in honourable combat. If it does select one enemy character unit, until the end of the phase, add 2 to the attacks characteristic of this warlord, but it can only make attacks that target the enemy character unit. Yeah, I really do like that warlord trait, because if you've got like a smash captain or a smash lieutenant and they just fly in, about to kill Nemazazandref, you can teleport and then just slice them to bits. I really like how you can slice. I really like the teleport ability. That ability is really cool. And yeah, that's all the rules. I don't really have anything else to say. Great, now I've got heartburn. Oh dear, this recording's going well. Anyway, The one bad thing I have to say about Vargard Obyron is that there is no invulnerable save for him. However, this is quite a big however, yeah, I think it doesn't matter because you can just bring a shit ton of Lich Guard with you. And Lich Guard are basically just bodyguards anyway, so if you have bodyguards for the bodyguard, and you have some bodyguards near Vargard Obyron, so when you teleport, you're just surrounded by Lich Guard. That would be kind of cool to see. Like a whoops all Lich Guard army. That would be incredibly janky and weird, but it would be amazing to see. Just how many Lich Guard could you get away with? All armed with shields as well. And then you have some Necron warriors. So like Necron warriors marching up behind a bunch of Lich Guard. That would be really cool to have. Like 2,000 points worth of Necrons that are just nothing but Necron warriors, Lich Guard, and then you've got Stormlord, Imhotep Stormlord, Vargard Obyron, Nemazor Zandreth, and an Overlord. Or anybody else, for that matter. That would be a really cool army to see. That would be an amazing army to see. Just, it's not competitively viable, I'm sure, but just for the shits and giggles of it, that would be really cool. And anyway, painting Necrons is quite easy. Building them, however, no, they're too spindly. Some of their bits are too spindly. And if you're not careful, they can snap quite easily. And yeah, some Necrons when building it's just a pain. It really is a pain to build Necrons. I know you said Ogrins. Ogrins are fun to build. Necrons are a pain in the ass to build. A bit like Custodes at the minute. However, both of them are quite easy to paint, so it swings and roundabouts. You can either have a quite easy to put together army, but a pain in the ass to paint, or a pain or a pain in the ass put together army that's quite easy to paint. Yeah, there is. It's just swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy. I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you later. Remember, take care, stay safe, and hopefully, in the near future, there'll be a new Necromunda bodyguard, bounty hunter, I don't know. I miss talking about Necromunda a little bit. Maybe I should talk about the Enforcers. God, no, I don't want to depress myself. Oh dear. Anyway, see you later. Take care.